Hey guys, Luke and Jeff, and
Howdy.
we love our readers. That's why we educate you guys with videos like this.
Yep.
And this is a really important strategy. It's sometimes called reconsideration,
Right.
but we like to call it expediting the decision.
Right.
So why don't you take us away, Jeff?
Sure. So when you apply for a credit card and you aren't instantly approved, you can call this number and you can expedite a decision. If you don't call this number, you could end up waiting 30 days.
A long time.
I'm not a patient man when it comes to miles and points. I want to get my card approved. So I'll call this number and I'll talk to a rep, and an English-speaking rep answers on the second ring, and we'll just kind of go through the process. I'll ask them about the status of my current application, and every time I get it manually approved right then and there.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Right.
You got to kind of know what to say sometimes, right?
Right.
So what are some of the things that make sense to say to the rep?
Yeah, just talk about why you need the card. For example, the United Explorer card I just said, I had some upcoming business travel, and I was starting to fly United more, so I was looking to get that card and start using it. And I just explained that I like that card. I never talk about the sign-up bonus,
Right.
but I just talk about why I need that card. And I already have other cards with Chase, and I tell them, I've never made a late payment. My credit score's good. I'm a little shocked I wasn't instantly approved. I always throw that in there, but always, chit chat with them, make small talk, and I think that goes a long way.
Absolutely. Just be polite and courteous, and just give them a reason why you want the card. And
Right.
I mean, this works 100% of the time for me and Jeff, and we have so many Chase cards. You just call in and
Yep.
be polite and tell them why you want it. Now, there's another strategy too in getting your application pushed through and approved.
Right. So because Chase has all the best offers currently, and I have a lot of Chase cards. There was a time, I believe it was in November, that I just applied for the Southwest card and the Priority Club card, and I wanted to get the Ink Bold card. So I applied for the Ink Bold card in January, and I wasn't approved. So I got the letter in the mail. I got rejected. I waited on this one, and so I called up, and I just said, I would like a reconsideration. And even though I was initially denied, I was able to get my card approved. All I had to do was move over some of my pre-existing credit limit over to the current card and get it approved.
Okay, so you can move credit lines around with them, and sometimes you need to suggest that to the rep, and they'll be happy to help you.
Sometimes I try to make it like it's their idea, make them think it's their idea, but if they don't suggest it, then I go, well, can I move over some of my existing credit? I go into the whole credit spill again. I've got good credit. I've never had a late payment. I'm a good Chase customer.
Right.
This is why I need this card. So if you're denied, don't get depressed. Don't go start drinking. There's hope. You can get a reconsideration.
Yeah, or expedite your decision.
Yeah.
And lastly, there's the option of just closing one of your old accounts to get the new one open. And I've done that several times.
Yeah, so I never close my Chase cards without getting approved for a new card.
Right.
And you can, oftentimes, if you have too many cards with Chase or your credit limit reach a certain amount, they'll go, well, we can approve you for the Sapphire if you close your Freedom card. And I'll go, okay, that sounds great, because I get the sign-up bonus with the Sapphire, and that's what I'm looking for, right?
Exactly. Now, this is awesome stuff, and we list the numbers that you can call on the website. If you can't find it, email us.
And there's also numbers for American Express, Barclays, Citibank. All the banks do this.
Right, not just Chase. We tend to talk about Chase, but other banks do it as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chase does it the most in our experience. So I hope that's helpful. It's really important to do that. Sometimes people think when they're denied they can't get the card.
Right.
But you really can.
Another important tip is the rep you talk to does matter.
Right.
If you don't get the answer that you want, politely hang up and then call back. And then, wait a couple of days in between calls if you want. I talked to a rep once and they wouldn't work with me, so I called back 2 weeks later and I got my card approved like that. So the rep matters.
Yeah, it depends on who you get. Sometimes they're real nice and put you right through.
Right.
Anyway, we have like 100% success rate with this stuff.
I do.
If you ever get like hung up and maybe you need some more teaching or coaching on it, we're happy to help you out.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys, that's a reconsideration. Hope you found it helpful. Reach out with questions if you have them.
All right, thanks, guys.
Bye.